Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast here. I am the main man here at Ask That Podcast. Yes, sometimes I got old Bat 32 coming on, ain't done one in a while, and that's because, as y'all saw the video where I sent a gift to his newborn, he has a son now. He's busy when he has free time. He works on his free time. He's busy with his son, which, hey, cool. Him and his son watch a lot of kick-ass movies. But what I got here, this is a comic book. And speaking of Bat 32, you probably love this. This is from like 75, I think it's issue 5, April, from DC. This is a weird mystery comic, 20 center. Yeah, not the best shape, but a very good reader copy. And what it cost me, even better. Weird Mystery Tales. Look at this gorgeous cover. What this is there's this really nice lady who I've gotten to know thanks to the local independent wrestling scene. As y'all know, you know me, you listen to the show long enough on here. I go to local independent wrestling shows, film, then kind of hang out, help out, do whatever I can. I enjoy wrestling as much as I love comics and horror movies and old video games. Well, there's this lady. Last year, I've been seeing her at shows for a while, and I did not know where she was driving in from, and I'm not going to say exactly where, but she drives quite a few hours to go to these shows, sometimes by herself. She's a road warrior. She is a road warrior. This lady is out there driving and putting in the miles. She goes a lot further than I'll go, and I go quite a ways for a show. Well, she added me on Facebook. She might be watching. We talk wrestling every once. I try not to cuss around her. I have a little switch in my hand where, like, around my mother, any lady that doesn't, or any person really, most of the ladies, they don't enjoy cussing. I try not to, hell down ass. Well, we talk every once in a while about wrestling and stuff, but she saw that I post, because on Facebook I put a picture of my comics. She goes, "Oh, you're into comics. What do you like?" And I told her some such. She goes, "Well, look, I went to some toy show or something. I got a bunch of comics." She goes, and I told her I had some. It was a couple of Flintstones, and I can't remember what the other books were. They were bagged and boarded. And I was like, they were from Charlton, maybe like a Huckleberry Hound or something. I was like, "Yeah, I'll trade them to you for such." She goes, "Well, guys, I want Harvey stuff, horror stuff." This is one of the books. And I don't remember ever hearing this title, but DC had so many these horror anthology titles back in the 70s. Once the comic code got relaxed, they went hardcore into this, and it was a good way for them to try out artists. So let's check it out. I want to know who did that cover. I'll find out eventually. Win some stuff from Revell Models. Okay, so it is 1973. Wow. Before I was born. This is Will You Listen? Story by Sheldon Meyer. Art by Alfredo Alcala. Okay, Alfredo Alcala, if I remember right, is one of the guys that got in from the Philippines, who was just this great artist. He did a lot of work on the DC horror titles, a lot of work on the Warren horror mags, and just gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that guy's face. Just gorgeous artwork. And I like that. This comic is a little bit older than me, and I'm pushing 50. But yet the pages aren't really yellow. They're starting to change color, but not bad. Oh man, the older model kits. I never did models, but quick shout out to Miss Ginger Griffin. Thank you, Miss Ginger, for the comic. I really appreciate it. And as you see, I told you I would be doing videos on every one of those because she gave me a great stack. There's even like some stuff there I never heard of, like some gold key stuff, and I like my gold key. Oh, look at the patches, man. That's what I love in these old ads. Let's see, how many of these patches would I get? I get the Gas Mask patch, the Wile E. Coyote, the Roadrunner, the Flash Gordon, probably the Skull and Crossbones, the Popeye definitely, maybe the Felix and the Eyes, none of the flags. I ain't really a flag guy. The Ankh is sweet. I used to wear an Ankh all the time. Legacy of the Damned by Jack Olek is the story, but Rico Rival, who I've never heard of, and look at this art. Dude hauling the coffin looks kind of like Gargoyle from Defenders. Also, just an old man. Oh man, look at these faces. Look at that. Oh, hello. Looks like the crazy librarian from Ghostbusters. Look at that face. I love it. Oh, there's the devil. There's the devil. Look at that head, man. Look at that big head. Next issue, Weird Mystery Tales and so on, March 20th. Okay, and then we got The Cosmic Log, which is... Oh, shit! Weird Mystery Tales. That's... Sorry, Miss Ginger, for the S-H-I-T words. That is where I know this from. Okay, this is where the first issue, this is with the character Destiny, that Neil Gaiman took and put in the Sandman comic and made one of the Endless first appeared, and he answers the letters page, so that is really cool. I had heard of this one, I just forgot. I thought that was like Doorway into Nightmares or something. Like I said, besides the House of Secrets and House of Mystery. Most of the DC horror titles from there I don't remember well. Because I didn't buy them back then. I was like, I want superheroes. You know? And then as I got older, they were getting harder to find, and now I grab into them, just like the Charlton stuff. I didn't buy it as a kid. I hate it. Dreamhouse by Alex Nino. Oh, he's such another good Filipino artist. Jack Olek. Look at this. He has very long and drawn out, kind of angular look. Look at that's really cool artwork. I love some really well done comic art. Oh, here we go. The Adventures of Corgi Boy. Do y'all remember Corgi? Back in the day, when I was a kid, you had pretty little diecast cars. You had Hot Wheels Force, which I had piles of. You had Matchbox, which I still had a bunch of. But you had Corgi, and I had a bunch of these at one time. For a while, they had the DC license. So I had a pile of them because I had all the superhero stuff. It's very psychedelic looking. How to put your hands to work making money. That is, oh man, that is wicked. Thank you, Miss Ginger. I appreciate that so much. I'm sorry for the SHIT dropping out there, but once I realized where I knew this from, hey, I apologize, ma'am. I mean, I'm sure you've heard the word before, but you know me, I try not to cuss around, just so. Thank you again. Thank you, everybody. Watch. Hey, if I'd ended a couple seconds ago, it would have ended like Rey Mysterio, 619. But you know what? It's Newt, Asshat Podcast. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, give me that thumbs up. Them chewed up nails and that hairy arm. Leave a comment, subscribe, share the video, do all that. And hey, check out my shorts on here. If you ain't got time for a full-length video, I've been doing a lot of shorts. They're, from 15 to 45 seconds in length. Usually sets to some kind of music. Might be a cute video of my dog. Might be just me showing off some good comic art or stuff from my collection. But check them out. Or me ranting about the old country road I grew up, that was right where I grew up at, called Forest Lake Road. That, as I said in the video, 1% of the people that possibly would watch this would even know what Forest Lake Road is, but I'm doing this anyway. Laters, everybody.